next inhale, come up onto your hands and your knees. And then cross your legs, your feet, and then just roll over your feet so that you're going to end up having your butt sit behind you. And then bring your knees up into your, go ahead and sit, but bring your knees into your chest. So you're like in fetal position sitting. And then bring your knees into your body. And then bring your head down to your knees. And then just curl up. Not tensely curling up, just curl your body like you're like in a fetal position, breathing into this. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feeling the release. Feeling the relief that you're glad that the work is mainly done. And in your next exhale, go ahead and release your knees to the ground and bring the bottoms of your feet together so that they're touching. So your heels are touching. And then go ahead and play with this one like the other pose, whereas you can go ahead and bring your hands behind you, because once I've planted my feet to where they want to be, I'll just then use my butt to figure out where the pose is for me, to where I'm feeling it here. And then go ahead and grab your toes with your hands and bring your elbows into your legs. And then on an inhale, stretching up through your spine so you have a straight spine. And on an exhale, just sinking down to the ground as far as you can go. Utilizing the breath. Now that we're into the next stage of the next stage of yoga, we're utilizing the breath for the stretch, but we just don't have the strength poses going on anymore. So take advantage of that. But now that we've warmed our body up, we can end up utilizing that breath to still follow our body. So on the inhale, stretching it, and on an exhale, lowering it. And not a forced lower, just let the breath as you exhale drop you down. And then on your next inhale, stretching out the body and the spine, and on an exhale, just lowering it down, following the breath. Stretch straight back, spine going long. Exhale, folding over the toes. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, where can you go? Feeling it. Breathe. Breathing deep. Exhaling down. Following pose. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, come back up to sitting. And then take your hands on the outer portions of your knees and push your knees back to where they're touching. And now bring your feet like a foot in front of you, with your feet planted on the ground. And then bring your hands behind you to where your hands are pointed away from your butt. And then on an inhale, breathe deep. And then on an exhale, bring your butt to the sky as you come into, I forgot the name of this pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Imagining that somebody's going to be drinking tea off your body. So you're in inverse plank, table looking up. Breathe. Breathing in, out. And on your next exhale, drop your butt down to the ground. Keeping the hands where they are, just change the position so that they're rotated 90 degrees towards your butt. And on an inhale, breathing in, and on an exhale, bring your feet up to the sky. So you're in the exhale up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. On your next exhale, keep it up, bring your arms up to both, and then rotate to the right. Breathing in, breathing Breathing out. Focus on the breath. Don't sacrifice the breath for the pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Your next exhale, rotate to the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Then on your next exhale, lower your legs to the ground, bring your hands to the ground. There you go, and hands, well actually you got your hands in the perfect position. Point your hands towards your butt. And then, on an exhale, just bring your butt off the ground. You go ahead and relax your neck back, or you can go straight spine. And then imagining, breathing into this. And then the goal is, it's not really a goal, but then imagine trying to get your toes to the ground. So when you're breathing into this, you're stretching through the whole upper portion of the body, the whole top. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Breathe. Feeling it. Breathe. And even if your butt is still down on the ground, stretching those toes. Still in the pose, even when you're sitting. Are you still focused on the breath? It's about the breath. It's about the awareness. Breathing in. And your next exhale, bring your butt down to the ground. And then go ahead and sit in the cross-legged position. Then inhale, bring your left hand to your outer side, and on your inhale, stretch your right hand to the sky. And then on an exhale, bring that right hand behind your back, so you're touching your scapulas. And then inhale, stretch, and then exhale, reach that left hand back behind the back, and grasp your hands. Breathing in, expanding. Exhale, letting all go. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, let it all go. Breathe. And on the next exhale, release the left hand to the ground. And plant it on the ground, directly to your side. And then go ahead and take that right hand and grab your left ear or your chin, and then gently just tug your neck. So you're creating a straight line from your left fingertips to your ear, to where you're just giving the neck a little stretch. Not a lot, just feeling it. Also another wonderful stretch for those people sitting at a computer all the day. Then inhale, take your right hand and push your right ear. Take your right ear and just push your neck straight. And then take both hands, reaching up to the sky. And then exhale, hinging forward, going to the ground. Breathing in. Exhale, let it all go. Then on your next inhale, bring the hands up to the sky. We were just here. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the ground as you switch the position of the legs. So if whatever leg is on top, put it on bottom. And now we're just going to do the other side. Inhale, taking that whatever arm up to the sky from before. So it's bring your left hand up to the sky. Bring it behind your back. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. And then exhale, bring the right hand behind you. Grasping something. Inhale, feeling the expansion. Exhale, just sinking into it. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, let it all go. Then on your next inhale, release. Inhale. The left arm up to the sky. Bring the right arm to your side for a stretch. Then bringing that left hand to the right ear. And then just bringing a gentle stretch from your fingertips all the way through your neck. Imagining a straight line. Just giving a gentle tug. Then on your next inhale, go ahead and push the neck straight with that hand. Then inhale, both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, hinging forward, coming down to the ground. Breathe. Feeling it in your abdomen, underneath breath. Feeling the pressure of the expansion and the release on the contraction. Breathe. Then on your next inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Breathing it up, stretching it up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. And then go ahead and roll over onto your back, onto the ground. Bring your knees into your chest. And then just play with it. As you bring your knees into the chest, rolling around, giving your kidneys a massage, giving the lower back a massage. Or you focus on the breath. Even when you're doing this, always on the breath. Breathing into where you're feeling it. Then on your next exhale, bring the knees into the chest and then bring your ankles on top of your knees. And go ahead and grab the outside of your feet for happy baby. So your knees are above, or your ankles are above your knees. And then you just pull down. Giving it a happy little stretch. Feeling the expansion. Focus on the breath in. Out. And on your next exhale, go ahead and try to straighten the knees as you then end up bringing your ankles wider than your hips. So your legs end up looking like a V. And if you can't grab, go ahead and grab the backs of your legs. That's what I do, when your legs are in a V. And then feeling that. Stretching wide, following the breath. Just feeling the pose. There's no perfect way to do this pose. It's what you're feeling. Your body's warm now. Just breathe into where it feels good. Inhale. Release it on the exhale. Oh yeah. And then on your next exhale, bring your legs together, straight legs, so then your body looks like an L. And then go ahead and reach up and grab your toes. Maybe you take the index finger and the middle finger and grab the toes. And then just play with straightening the legs. Or straighten the legs and just reach up. But however, just feel something. Breathing into it. Breathe. Then on an exhale, release. Come back down to the ground. Deep breath. Inhale. And then on an exhale, straighten the legs up to the sky again. And then just keep rolling those legs over the head to plow. So you can roll over to where those toes may or may not touch the ground above you. Breathe. Playing with it. Feeling the expansion in the back. Becoming aware. Then from here, go ahead and take your hands to support your lower back. Put your elbows on the ground. And then one leg at a time, bring the legs up to the sky. So then your ankles are above your hips. Breathe. Inhale up. This is the last poses of the day, just taking the rewards of the work. Exhale. And if you're in this pose, go ahead and then bring those legs, or bring the feet back down to the ground above your head. Then as you slowly and gently just roll your back down onto the ground, vertebrae by vertebrae. Just feeling each muscle. And as you bring your legs down to the ground, bring both knees back into the chest. And then take your right leg and stretch your right leg out to where it's flat on the ground. And then go ahead and take that left foot and tuck it into the right knee. And then rotate that knee over to the side. There you go. To your right. And then bring the left hand out to the left side. And then go ahead and look at your left fingertips or not, depending on you and your neck. And then taking the warmth of the practice and breathe into the pose. Breathing in, feeling the expansion. And then on the exhale, feeling the release. All through that side of the body. Breathing in. Exhaling it, letting it all go. Exhale, letting it all go. Then on your next inhale, go ahead and bring that knee back into your chest. Exhale. Bring the other knee in to meet the chest. Then just switch sides. Now that you know what we're doing, articulate the pose with what's good for you. Following the movements of the exhale. Focus on the breath. Are you exhaling into this twist? Not forcing the pose, but just letting the exhale bring you into the pose. Breathing in. Breathing out. And at your own rate, at your own pace, on your next exhale, go ahead and come into sitting. Slowly come into sitting. Following your breath into the sitting pose. Are you focused on the breath as you're moving right now? Are you still aware as you're moving in between poses of everything happening? Come into a cross-legged position. Direct spine. Taking your right hand and placing it just below your belly button. And we're going to go ahead and do breath of fire. So on your exhales, you're going to force the breath out from below your belly button. Rapidly. So it's like... And we're going to do this for as long as you can do it until you're absolutely exhausted. Get that rhythm. Feel it. Maybe push it harder, deeper. Feel it below the belly button. Through the mouth or the nose, preferably the nose. Pushing. Feel the rhythm, gain the rhythm. If you have to, definitely take a break and then go back into it. Pushing and forcing. Imagining with each exhale, you're forcing out all of that garbage, all that gunk, all the smog in the city. Like the bellows used to fan the flames of a fire. Using the bellows of your lungs, forcing it, pushing it. Keeping it going. Pushing, 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 pushing. Then on your next inhale, breathe in deep. Exhale. Bring your hands into any relaxed position. And for the first time in the class, just watch the breath. Don't move it. Direct spine, straight spine. Aware of the breath. However that may be, whether it's soft or stressed, or happy or sad, just looking at the breath from inside. Giving no weight to the drifting thoughts, just back to the breath.
I have a class.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time?
Like, I have to set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. come into Shavasana if you so desire, which she's going to be bringing to the table.